Hello friends, a while back I showed you a website that allowed you to create comics easily and quickly with the help of artificial intelligence. Well, today we're going to update that video because this platform now has a new version, which is more intuitive and user-friendly, and it also has some new and interesting features. This is the Comic AI website. This platform will allow us to write a story, create characters for your story, and generate comic images, all using artificial intelligence. Without further ado, let's get started. When you enter, you'll find the main page where you simply need to click Sign Up to register. As you can see, you can register with Google or Discord. Upon logging in, you'll see some events happening in their official Discord. They often have contests with real money prizes, like this one. At the top, you'll notice the number of credits you have to generate characters and comic images. They give us 1200 credits, which is a substantial amount. In the middle, there's a button to start creating our comic, but first, I'll go to the character library section. By clicking Add Character, we can create our characters. In this section, we have two options. The first one is to train a character with 10 or up to 30 images of a character you like, such as one from your favorite anime. This means it will copy their clothing and style from the images you provide. I'll try this option first. I've gathered 10 images of Makima to test this example. I'll name it Makima and proceed to upload the 10 images, then click Start Training. The training process begins, and a message appears saying it will be ready in 15 to 30 minutes, so please be patient. Once it's ready, it will appear in the list of characters. Now, in the Generation Mode section, simply enter the name of your character and provide a detailed description of their appearance. In this case, I'll input that I want a girl with a yellow jacket with green lines, a cyberpunk style, black shorts, long orange hair, and round sunglasses. I'll use Google Translate to assist me because this website works better in English. I'll paste the text in the section below and press Generate. For each generation, you will spend 3 points, and as you can see, here's our character. You can generate it multiple times until you're satisfied, but remember, you'll be spending points. If you like a character you've generated previously, just click on the History button and select your preference by clicking the Replace button that appears above the image. Now, if I close this section, you'll see that this character appears in my character list, which we can use for any comics we create from now on. You can also edit your character by hovering the mouse over it and clicking the Edit button. Once you've created your characters, you're ready to make your comic. Click the Start Creating button to begin the comic creation process. Here, in the first section, you can write the complete story for your comic chapter. If you're feeling less creative, you can click the AI Generation button. This will help generate a story, making it easier to create images while it adds sections to the story as you create each image. I'll input a funny story about 3 friends and click the Generate button. This generated a story about a group of 3 friends going camping and getting lost in the forest. I like it. There's also a button to add another written chapter to your story, which helps with organization. I'll delete the demonstration chapter 1 created and click Next to move on to the next comic creation section. The next section allows you to design the characters based on the story generated earlier. You can edit the name and description of each character and regenerate them if you're not satisfied. If you like a character, you can save it to your character library using the Save to Library button. Now, when you click on this folder, it will appear along with the characters you've created in the generated section. You can add another character by clicking New Character and providing a name, physical description, and generating it. I'll delete 2 of the existing characters, along with the one I just made, and instead, I'll add 2 that I had created before by clicking the folder, selecting Makima and Tony, and clicking Confirm Add. Now, we've added the characters we created. Let's click Next. This takes us to the section where panels or images are generated. You'll notice that there are 4 panels, each with a description of a scene from the story generated by artificial intelligence. If you need more panels for more images, simply click the New Panel button. I'll go back to panel number 1 to create our first image. According to the description from the story, it says, Tom exploring the surroundings of the camp excitedly. Tom is the name chosen in the story, which I left as default, but you can modify the names as needed. I'll choose the character with orange hair. If you click on this little arrow that says Settings, you'll see 2 sections where you can enter the camera angle you want and the weather. I'll choose sunny. In the Action Reference section, you can select from default poses, or if you have the Pro version, you can upload your custom pose images. I'll click Regenerate, and there you have it. Our first comic image has been generated in accordance with the AI-generated story. I'll do the same for the other panels, choosing different characters. In the second panel, I created an image with the character we trained, Makima, and as you can see, it copied the style of the original character's hair and clothing. I like it. This way, I'm generating various panels, and remember to provide a detailed description of what you want to happen in each image. Once all the images are ready, you can click Next to move to the next section. This last section allows you to organize the images to create your comic. On the right, you'll find your images, which you can simply drag and drop. You can also scale and rotate them. However, I'm going to delete one to use one of the default templates. To do this, go to the Templates section and drag in a template you like. Then go back to the Panels tab and drag the images into each slot on the template. By double-clicking on each image, You can see the part of the image that's outside the template space and adjust it to fit properly. As you can see, I've run out of space to add more things. That's why I'll use the New Page button to add a new page. I'll repeat the same process of dragging in a template, placing the images, and adjusting their placement by double-clicking. Did you see how easy it was to arrange our images like a comic? Now, I'll click this arrow to access the Bubbles menu, where you can add speech bubbles by dragging them to the appropriate places. Once all the dialogue bubbles are in place, I'll click the back arrow to access the Texts menu. Here, you can click Add Text Box to create a text box that you can modify. You can drag it to place it where you want, change its size using the white dots or the number displayed at the top, and adjust the text's color, bold, italics, underline, or even choose a different font. I'll proceed to add the dialogues. Once all the dialogues are in place, your comic is complete. To download, click the Download button on the current page to download each page separately. If you click the Download button at the upper right, you'll download the complete version with all the pages together. And there you have it, my comic is ready. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you're a fan of comics, it would be great if you create your own on this platform. Remember to share it on the official Comic AI Discord to participate in their cash prize contests, as long as you meet the contest requirements. I'll leave the link to their Discord in the description. Since the last time I made a video about this, the model that generates the images has also improved significantly. They've also implemented some of the recommendations and suggestions provided by me and other users, and they'll likely continue to make improvements based on feedback. Please give this video a like to reach even more people, and subscribe if you want to stay updated on more resources related to artificial intelligence. Until next time.